you have somebody to talk to, like so whatever concern you have. Because when I reach out to the other law firms, you talk to the attorneys directly, and then they don't have the time to explain everything in that manner. Like if you have any questions, like you can bring up with them freely and talk to them.
I wanted to come on here to congratulate you.
Thank you so much. First of all, it's so great to see you in person.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I just want to say a huge thanks to you from me, from my whole family. What you did for my parents are incredible. Like, it means the world to us. We all relieved and happy and together. And your hard work and persistence are truly appreciated. We have been talking about you, about your law firm in Washington, D.C. Now is like I'm not saying that you're not known in this area, but it's much better now. Now we are talking because we have other colleagues that they have some immigration cases. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you very much for everything.
It's huge, and I mean I want to thank you as well for giving me a chance to help, because people may not know me, and lawyers of course have a bad reputation for you take money and you don't deliver anything, and I really appreciate your trust and your confidence and giving me a chance to do it, to help. I know it sounds crazy to file a lawsuit against the government, but especially now, but as you know, it works.
We made it.
Yeah,
we made it. That's awesome. It's like I'm very happy with your services, with your teams. That's quick response, follow up, and with everything. It's really difficult. Like before you interviewed like many law firms in the Washington D.C. and New York. So I know that. What I liked about you guys the most is that the flat fee, because that's obviously the big thing nowadays. Like for families to support the fee is like, it's difficult, like supporting yourself, your family, and plus you go through all these hassles and cases. It's very difficult. And I appreciate it. Thank you very much for that.
So let me ask you this question. Before you hired us, tell me what was going on. Tell me like your worst day with this case, where you were just at your low point. What was that like?
I didn't get a response. So that was like, that's every time we attempted to get some kind of answers from the US Embassy, from the State Departments, we were not receiving any response at all. And I think this is not only us, as the US Embassy, I think the local stuff in Islamabad. I heard from other people that they intentionally delay the cases because they want to people stay there, spend money, because like obviously when you stay there like for 2 or 3 years, you have to spend money on hotels, on the food and everything. So that's what they do like. And because my other colleagues that they are from Pakistan's, their family getting a visit visa easily in a 2 months, 3 months, 3 months. But they are sending these kind of cases like I've been pending for like years and years. I brought my parents in Wilshire, who served his entire life in education sectors, and they delayed their case, like send it to administrative processing for 3 years. That's kind of crazy, insane.
It is crazy. And a lot of people are still worried, even after they hire us, that maybe it's not going to work, or maybe the government's going to get mad at them. Like, did you have those sorts of doubts?
No, because when we signed a contract with you guys, that was a clear, like what was the next step. And what was really good, like that you were coordinator, I think manager. So that was a really good, like very helpful that you have somebody to talk to, like so whatever concern you have. Because when I reach out to the other law firms, you talk to the attorneys directly, and then they don't have that time to explain everything. So obviously, your team is very effective in that manner. Like if you have any questions, like you can bring up with them freely and talk to them. We talked about this. Well, I talked to your team about this. Like if that's if there's like what would be our next steps if we get a rejection. So we were ready for that step as well. So that was a good and a positive thing that we will ready to fight till end. We knew about this, that because we don't have any other options, and we know that there is nothing wrong about my parents' case, and we wanted to fight this till end.
And when you found out that it finally got approved, what was your reaction?
Wow, that day is like nobody believed me. Like when I told the family, like nobody believed me. Like trust me till today that you're in everybody's prayers. everybody in the family knows your name. They haven't seen you, but they know your name. It's like, yeah, that was like everybody was relieved and was happy, like kind of like I was carrying like a heavy load on my shoulders because we couldn't go back to Afghanistan and there was nobody left from the family to take care of them, and was kind of like I was in talk and conversation with my parents every night till 2 3 a.m. in the morning, then come back to work at 6 a.m. That was very difficult for me, like that was difficult for me to take care of my families in here. And it's like we were like kind of stuck, me and my brother, because culturally that's our responsibility, the son's responsibility to take care of their parents first. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. So it's like kind of we were talking every day. What should we do? What should be our next steps? Like we cannot leave them there because somebody has to be there to look after them. So that was a complete relief, and everybody was thrilled, and we were throwing party like that was like, and especially at this time. As this time is like we made it, like even my uncles from New York who moved here, like how you made it is like I talked to you, I talked to them about you, like they helped me from California, this law firm that they were really good, and we made it. At this time that was unbelievable for people, like especially with this restrictions, immigration restrictions. Yeah, thank you.
You know, we have a lot of clients who are Afghan, and the situation is so hard, and I just feel so, I just want to help so many people. It's so difficult. You know, the conditions, being stuck in Pakistan, not being able to go back to Afghanistan, not knowing what to do in the future. It's a lot.
Yeah, and the Pakistan people, the way that they treat Afghans is like they don't give a visa. Like every time that if you want to get a visa, like you have to spend like $1,000 to $2,000. Then when you go there, you have to stay only for 2 months, according to their law. Then you have to leave the country. They ask you thousands of money. They enforce you to leave the country. Even you have the paperwork from embassy that they're saying that their case is pending in the U.S. embassies. They don't expel these people, but still they don't listen to that, and that made it very tough for the people there.
And now that everything's sorted out, what's next for you and your family?
Well, it's like so we made the rooms. Me and my brothers, we both like prepared a room for my parents. And the next step is now we are looking for insurance. That's a big thing for them because.
I have no insight into that. I know how to get people visas, but that's hard. Yeah.
So we received the Social Security. We received the Social Security, waiting for the green card, and we're really happy. Like at least we can do something because that guy did a lot where we are today because of my father. So like it's time to pay back, and we do our best to take care of them as much as we could.